I'm going on an adventure! Oh, okay. I was going to look for dungeons, but this isn't a dungeon. This is a very nearby trader. Look at this. I've I've been walking for like 10 seconds. I just haven't gone south yet. I guess we have a trader here. I haven't spent almost any time going south of here, of my base, and I'm realizing that I need a number of things before winter happens. One is I just need as many cattails as possible, so I'm going to pick up as many of these as I can. The other is I want as many seeds. I think I might be able to get one more quick crop rotation, especially turnips will be nice to have. So that's kind of the goal of today, is go adventure, see if I can find maybe some dungeons. I would love to find some dungeons nearby, because that's new content. I've never experienced dungeons before, and well, I haven't read the patch notes. I don't actually know what's in them. I just know that they exist, and I know that I think they're supposed to be possible 1,000 blocks away from spawn. So that's my hope, but my goal is to go gather as many cattails and seeds as I can, because again, I want to just try to get one more harvest, even if it's just making another greenhouse or two. Getting as much of that as I can before the winter comes will make it a lot easier, because, yeah, farming has changed since I first played this 2 or 3 years ago. And, yeah, you now really do have to gather a lot more. There's more of an emphasis on gathering. What's this over here? And there's more of an emphasis on farming. You get more seeds, I think, and you need to plant more seeds. Okay, I'm also going to be marking, especially a place like this that's close to my base. I'm just going to mark a few caves so I can go and explore them later. I should have brought my shears, is what I should have brought. Oh, well. Anyhow, so this is what we're doing today. We're gathering. Initially, my plan was to gather plants and whatnot, but this is good too. I'll see what's under here. All of this very, very close to my base. Okay, that's a broken crate. Is there anything in here that I can actually interact with? Doesn't look like it. Junk metal actually is useful. My inventory is already cluttered. Okay, great. This is not actually a great place to look for plants, it looks like. There's just too much getting in the way, but maybe over there would be fine. I do see two things that might be of a concern. I thought I saw potentially a bear, which I don't want to run into, but I see a fruit tree. I'm gonna go mark that fruit tree. Oh my gosh, there it is. Oh, please, please, please don't have seen me. I can't deal. Okay. Oh, okay. Fruit tree, I guess. Apple. I don't know what it was. So I do have, I think, maybe a bit more of a plan as to what I'm going to be doing in this run going forth. Let's see if I can keep an eye on predators and whatnot, and remember how to talk about this. The base does need, I really do want to do some work on it, but I'm realizing that I'll be spending a ton of time at the base once winter hits. So there are a few things I want to do before winter hits, you know, once traveling becomes significantly more difficult. And one of the things is I want to go to the Resonance Archive. I have tin. I can make a tin pickaxe, so I can go right next to Charlie and give Charlie a tin pickaxe, and they'll let me have the map to the Resonance Archive. I think that would be wise to do right now. What? It's the beginning of September. I should try going there before, I think, November. At the latest would be November. What do we have here? Tool. Anything else interesting? Okay, that's interesting, but it's not what I want. Yeah, so that's the one thing. In preparation for that, I would like to have like a slightly better set of armor. There are, I guess, iron and steel spears now. I might just make, you know, a large portion of one of those. Okay, this... It's nice to know, but this is not awesome for exploring. Ouch. Okay. I thought I might be able to make that a little bit more gracefully. This is all quite awkward. Oh, I should be picking these up, actually. I should, especially as I get, further away. I should be picking up. Oh. This is... There are cobwebs. If there are cobwebs, that means there's something down here. But I don't see it. Huh. No? Okay. Well, that was a bit of a surprise. Anyhow, yeah, I should be picking these up. Is what I was saying. That's why I brought my iron shovel. No, stop. Because these pick up the roots way faster. Oh, that's so much nicer than it used to be. Oh. So yeah, gather that. No, let me switch. It's my one gripe with these tools is there's a delay after. I know we can complain all day, but there's a delay after you use the sickle or anything like that, where it gears up again. I think maybe I should have just brought an iron knife or something. Anyhow, I'm gonna gather up some of these things, try to find some seeds, do this for a little bit. I expect I'll have to sleep out here, but I kind of want to just do a perimeter, like 1,000 blocks around in either direction. Just see if I can find dungeons as I go and look around for other things. So I will go do that, and I'll let you know what the findings are. Well, that whole section just didn't... Maybe it was there, but I just couldn't find it. Very, very difficult to find. Can we harvest that way? Very difficult to find the anything growing there other than a lot of cattails. I think I got a lot of cattails. So now I'm in this area, and I think, okay, that doesn't pick up parsnips. Okay, broke my knife. I do have a lot of cattails. I'm now in this area, finding some seeds. I don't know. The days are getting shorter. I think it's almost 7 o'clock, and I don't like to go to bed in this game until like 8 or 9, so I'm gonna keep on looking. If this area is not so dangerous, it would be nice to check and see if I can look at some of the pine trees and just check. We're not so close to base anymore, unfortunately, so maybe this isn't the most ideal spot to go looking for different things, but and by things I mean sap, amber, what? resin. Could go looking for resin on these pine trees. I guess go out of my way. Church rock, that's so cool. I like that color. I maybe should be taking note of it. Okay, as I walk by, I'll make sure we look at these. Okay, there. Here's a good example. I've got... I always call it sap. I'll take that. Okay, good. I'll check a couple more of these trees. Any of those. All of this is going to be a little bit risky at this point. Nothing in that one. Ugh. And now I'm... Okay. Running through all of this. That's a wild berry bush. This is really the least ideal conditions for adventuring at night. not able to see a whole lot. I don't know if trying to skip today is gonna help all that much either. Oh shoot, okay. Boy, those guys, they cause my heart rate to just fly straight up. Alright, this is potentially a good thing over here. Okay, we'll gather all of this with the sickle. Why not? Got that. We have another friend. Someone we haven't visited yet. So that should be good. What are those? Woad. Huh. I don't have a ton of... No. Let me just switch. The animation's so long. I don't know if I want these, but it's kind of cool. Okay, finally, here's the type of stuff that we're looking for. We need flax. I need a lot of other things too, but this is a good amount of flax. I think you get more like mature flax as the season gets later, right? This is feeling true, but I don't know if it is for sure. Oh, these are lovely. Okay, woad and okay, more flax. Realistically, this is what we want the most of, but I would also really like more turnips. I haven't got that many turnips, and I'm used to having a ton of turnips. Let's see what type. Wow, okay, this is Flax Central. Cool. I wonder what type of trader this is. I hope they have a bed we can use. A good one. I don't like looking around. Parsnips? I don't know parsnips. It's kind of fun. Okay, that's less fun. Let's eat some berries quickly before that becomes too much of a problem. No, okay, it's just gonna be a problem. One of these guys. Okay, he's down here. They're down here. Hello. Oh, you look like a fun person. What's your name? It's Sigourney, of course. You've got a luxuries merchant. Okay, so they can give me things like a silver hollis. I think we have a luxuries merchant quite close. But this is always good just to have someone nearby. I think we can get, who knows, something useful. It's always good to be able to, if we find like an emerald mine or diamond or peridot, it's good to have another place where we can bring it to, and it's also very nice to know luxuries. There we go. Good to know. Can I sleep in this bed? Yay! Okay, thank you very much, Sigourney. I'm here to adventure and see seeds, and hopefully no bears at all. This is good. This is good. Alright, I think I'll keep on going until something else happens. This is a nice area. I'm glad I found this. It's gonna have a lot of flax seeds. It looks like I'm in goat territory now, and suddenly in a forest. I want to see what's up here. Looks like there's a pretty sizable mountain pass up here, and it's always nice to get an idea. Again, this is pretty close. You get a good vantage point. You also oftentimes at the tops of these mountains, I find the foliage just kind of breaks free, and it's all of a sudden a lot easier to get what you need. Oh, axes seem to harvest very quickly. Wow. I might save some of my durability. Sickle's worth it. Yeah, but it's awkward to use. I don't know. Okay, more flax. Excellent. Name of the game. But yeah, let's go up there. Let's see what we got. More flax. Good. Cool. Nice. Just mark this here as copper. I seem to be doing okay with copper at the moment. Is this... Can I get up this way? Looks possible. Okay. Make a little... Ooh. So much copper right here. Okay. Wow. This is maybe one of those spots where there's high upheaval, and so you end up with an easier time. I need this. I'm not hanging on to any of this dirt. That's a funny question, but no, I don't think anything else is less valuable. Just want to be able to get up. Okay, we'll mark. I like marking where all the quartz is, because just in case I can like start looking for gold and silver in it. Eventually I do need gold, and I can always hopefully trade and find treasures and stuff like that and break it down, but it'd be nice to find a place with gold so I can, like, not like a full-on gold mine. I think it's always just found in quartz, unless I'm mistaken. Oh, I don't know what that sound was. Okay. This is more disappointing than I was expecting. More forest. This is, again, not really where and how I want to be exploring. But I did... Okay. Oh, this... Beautiful. Obviously, very, very beautiful. Let's take a look at that. I'm glad I was able to turn up the render distance. Another big thank you. I think that was probably probably past to mention that that this is a much better optimized game, so it's actually possible and easy to have some of the higher settings on. I don't think my computer plus recording can handle things like bloom, but this is quite nice. Okay, so if I go straight north, and I'm kind of in a familiar territory, I would like to go a little bit further west. Can I get down this way? This could be the end of this episode if I'm not super, super careful. Because that would be quite the trek coming back. Okay, going back up, not so easy, so hopefully I don't need to. Okay, watch out for bears. I gotta say, something about the artwork in this game that struck me early on is all the different colors. I know it's a little bit more muted compared to some other games, like that other block game we all know and love. And as a result, because the things that are most dangerous, you know, are like the bears and the different sorts of creatures that are just waiting. I often find myself going through an area and thinking, is that like high fertility soil or medium fertility soil, or is it a bear? Like, I'm always looking through. I kind of like it. This is a weird way of putting it, but I like that level of paranoia as I'm playing through. So that I'm not getting too comfortable. Like, exploring in this game, it's not only rewarding, it's also quite risky, right? So just with that in mind, this is fun. I'm gonna take another reading here. I've been taking a handful of readings. I think I might have gotten close to chromite, which is, you know, a somewhat, well, very late game material based on recipes. Is this going to be too far? Is this going to be okay? So sphalerite and ilmenite. Oh, and borax. Okay, so that's, you know, this is a nice spot. Okay, let's continue going northwest if I can. I'll make a little bit of a perimeter and see how far we go. All right, so it's beginning to get dark, and I found this ruins here. Didn't have much in it, but I got some more bony soil, so, you know, that'll be a nice chill thing to do later on. A lot more cattails, a lot more things that I want. A little bit of high fertility soil. I don't know if it's worth keeping right now. I don't love that there's a wolf cub there. That's cool. I like that. Let's see who lives in here. And you look really cool. Hello, what is your name? You look like an anime character. Yura, you sound like an anime character. What do you have? You are a clothing merchant. Oh, really cool. Okay, so what will they take from me? Noble necklace. I can sell, you know, a few things. Can I get anything? I guess once I'm rich and I want to look good, this is where I come. Very cool. Well, nice to meet you, Yura. Do you have a place I can stay? Clothing. Maybe. Age short bed. Okay, the last age short bed. No, I don't have permission to use the age short bed. I don't know why that is. Alright, so let's see. Where are we? We're not too far. This survival goods. Maybe he has a bed. Let's just head up there. Where's that trader? Here they are. Let's see. Maybe I'll get you guys to help me. I'm gonna go check out once I sleep, if I can sleep. I'm gonna go check out that water and see if it is indeed. Let's see. Do you have an age short bed? Ah, you have an age short bed. I can't use it. Okay, let's go just look and see. Is this rapids? You guys in the comments, you'll have to tell me every time I see. That's gotta be, right? That's gotta be. Like, it looks different, I think. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna go north. Because I haven't been north yet, and I can always make a bed if I'm desperate. I have so much dry grass. Okay, but boy, this is not a great place to get lost. Ooh, keep on going. Eventually we're gonna find something interesting, right? We're back on task. Finally getting a little bit more of this. I really like having iron tools. It's speeding things up so much. It's really nice. This will be good. I won't have to go gather grass for quite some time, which is also a big plus. Alright, I don't quite understand. Is it a diamond shape that it picks up? That's interesting. Get more seeds, because again, I think now, before winter comes here, I'm gonna try to make one big farm on the edge of my base. There's so much medium soil there, like I don't even have to place any of it. I'm just gonna make myself probably an iron hoe and just go for it. Kind of feels, you know, when things have been so scarce up until the beginning. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of bowthorn there. Gotta watch out. Don't lose track of everything just because you see some shiny seeds. I'm curious. I you know, it is good. No, I don't. There could be something interesting here. That looks kind of neat, but it's just more bony soil. I think it doesn't look different than any other. We'll go up here. If there's some exposed rock, I'd like to take a reading. I'm starving. Okay. Time to, I guess, I'll eat the flax. That's like the least valuable. It's also the least satisfying. But, you know, I'd rather eat the flax and not waste a whole bunch of valuable porridge later. While I'm here. Oh, that looks, I don't know what kernite is. I'm just gonna check and see if there's anything in with this quartz. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's take another reading. Yep, 5:30. Exactly on. Based on that drifter over there, I actually was close. Was close to a rift. Okay, Galena, that's good. Buddy. Duck and weave, duck and weave, duck and weave. I'm gonna go up this way. It seems more likely that there are seeds up in this little valley, and I'm seeing some. Oh, that looks glorious, though. It's always the... Do I look for interesting places, or do I just follow the terrain that seems easiest? Need more food. That's all there is. I can replace the bed easily. Turnips. Okay, we'll take the turnip seeds any day. Excellent. Alright. East. Let's keep on going. Again, I haven't really seen anything other than just, this beautiful terrain generation. No complaints about that. It's really, really quite nice. But I do wonder what these dungeons. Yeah, they're not ruins. Ruins have been around for a while, but like there are separate things called dungeons, right? Like that's not for a future update that I read was already here, right? Please tell me. I'm not looking for nothing. Okay, this looks like maybe I can go through on the left and go around the mountain. I'm getting quickly to the point where I don't actually have inventory to continue taking on things. I think I've made space for some more flax. I have over 3 stacks of flax seeds now, which is great. I apparently will need it because, again, it used to, when I last played, it didn't require that many flax seeds to have a fairly large, I'll mark this anyhow, to have a fairly good amount of, use your words, to have a good amount of linen and such. So, flax seeds, like if you had like 2 stacks of flax seeds that grew in your farm, that was like so much before. Not as much anymore. Okay, fennel, I don't know. I got fennel at home. I'm not really investing in fennel right now. Let's see. What else do we have? Again, I don't see anything. I'll just dip up here and see. Maybe I'll take some readings, look up there. But I do think that barring anything particularly interesting, I should head back to the base and start making that farm. I've got some iron blooms waiting for me when I get back, so that would be nice to maybe make an iron hoe and get going from there. Never made an iron hoe before. This is different than what I was expecting. Ah, cool. This looks like the good spot. Out 2. Out 2. Out 2. Alright, so it dawned on me that these might not make it through the winter. Or to the winter, rather. So I'm going to make this in dimensions that could be turned, if need be, into a greenhouse. I think that's probably the wisest way to do this. Is this? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 3, 6. Yeah, I think technically I could even bring it out this far. We could put a wall in the middle here. If we put a wall in the middle here, that would be 13 by 12. And the same deal here. That's probably okay. I could bring this out one more as well. I think 14 by 14 is the max dimension. But I don't know if that includes the walls, so maybe just to be safe, I'll do 12 by 12. Yeah, I'll just try to be safe. Play it safe, guys. So it looks like at 100% growth rate, 16 days to make the flax. I don't know if these numbers up here, if that's what that means, like growth speed 88. So that would be like 20 days. So we're in September right now. Let's see. We'd need to be able to essentially get to middle of November with all of this. Again, I don't know if that's actually realistic or possible with what I have. But if I have to turn this into a greenhouse, I will do that in between episodes or in a future episode. I'm constantly making a little bit more grass. I'll probably have to make another trip. I might have to go and actually do some quartz quarrying finally. But yeah, this has been, I would say, overall an interesting episode. It's not one that I would have normally made into an episode, but you know, I think the traveling around looking at things is such an important part. Kind of what sets this game apart for me is just the exploration has so much to it. All right, and I'm going to I kind of want to just put a little bit in here as well. Maybe put some on the edges, just to make use of all of this space as much as I can. Anyhow, that all said, I think that's probably it for today's episode. This is a fairly long one, and I appreciate you sticking through it. Let me know what you think is probably a new priority now. I think I'm going to actually go and do that quarrying soon. And like I said, go get some quartz. Maybe I can do both of those at the same time. And other than that, I just kind of want to see if I can prepare well enough to go to the Resonance Archive before it gets too cold outside. So that's probably what we'll be focusing on in the coming days. Hope you have a good one. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.